Alright, and we are live here on YouTube. Hey guys, how's it going? We're getting ready to go racing here. This is probably the most frantic start to a day I've had. Been trying to get the stream set up for you guys. I also just uploaded a video talking about the Noah Gragson suspension. We will probably talk about that plenty throughout this video as well. Because, yeah. Noah Gragson got himself into some trouble. Yeah, certainly not what you want to be seeing from a potential guy who I think a lot of people were considering as face of the franchise quality. I do have a couple things I need to go run and grab while they are at commercial break real quick, so I will be right back. Oh, I forgot. I muted my mic when I walked off. So, yeah, we're here. We're ready. How's it going? Oh. What? Not sure what happened to Eric's first message, but, let's see if there's a way I can, delete it. No, I'm assuming it was a hi because that's what he normally types when he pops in here. But yeah, hey Eric, how's it going? Man, sorry, a little scatterbrained still because we just got this stream going here. I was scrambling trying to get I put together a video really quick for the talking about the Noah Gragson incident from this morning that ended up leading to him being suspended for tomorrow's NASCAR Cup Series race. I'm sure we'll talk about that plenty as we get ready for this race. But Josh Williams to the rear of the field, so is Sage Karam. But yeah, the cars are rolling, and I got just one more post I need to make real quick. So just gotta go ahead and make the post. But yeah, so how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? It's a good Saturday afternoon. We're getting ready to go racing. But yep. So here we go. So this playoff cut line is going to be the other interesting thing to watch. Is going to be the most interesting thing to watch over these next few weeks as we get ready for the NASCAR Xfinity Series regular season finale coming up. Although the regular season finale for the Xfinity Series is actually much later than the Cup, so they got a few more races to get in before the Cup than the Cup guys do. Alright, so here we go. Sorry about being a little bit scatterbrained and distracted here. Just got one post I need to put out. But yeah, let me know who you guys think is going to win the Xfinity Series race. Ty Gibbs is in the field. He could be a threat. Chastain starting from the rear. Uh-oh, that's going to be a threat to win the race. Alright, here we go. Hit the like button if you guys are excited, by the way, as we get ready for... are they getting ready to go green? Oh yeah, we're getting ready to go green. Alright, I can do the rest of my posting after a caution or something, but we're getting ready to go racing here in the Irish Hills of Michigan. This NASCAR Xfinity Series race is going to be fun, hopefully. Let's go. Green, green, green. Green flags out, and we are racing. Josh Berry from the pole position. Us now guy on that inside. Junior Motorsports as a whole looking very strong. You got Sam Mayer, the first-time winner from last week's Xfinity race. I was so upset I didn't stream that one. But, yeah. So 3 Junior Motorsports cars up in the top 5 to start this one. And they have a really good start here. As Justin Allgaier gets out to the lead, gets in front of Josh Berry, and then Berry gets in front of Mayer, and those 3 are going to try and work, I think, together here at the start to try and control the front half, or the front part of this field. Although there is a blue car on the bottom trying to fight with Mayer. Not sure who that is or what. Oh, that's Austin Hill. Okay, that's a weird paint scheme. Not the one I'm used to seeing him in. But, yeah. Here we go. So Austin Hill pops back in line here. And the entire field is already single file. Are you kidding me? That's got to be a record for getting into single file formation here. Hey, Derek, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're just settling in here for the start of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. So Ty Gibbs starting. Oh, Ty Gibbs started up inside the top 10. Oh, that's going to be worrisome. Carson Hocevar making one of his few NASCAR Xfinity Series starts here this weekend for Spire Motorsports. John Hunter Nemechek potentially trying to prove why he should be in one of those NASCAR Cup Series cars next year. Potentially the number 42, because supposedly supposedly before today's incident, the team was already considering moving on from Noah Gragson. And I'm sure that the fact that they were the ones that suspended him, they aren't too happy about it. And oh, we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag's out. What's it for? Let's see. What's going to be the yellow flag for? Is it a comp caution? That would seem really early for a comp caution, but it is only a 30-lap stage here. Let's see. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Oh, no, it's just a spin. Number 26 goes for a spin here. And, oh, that's Kaz Gralla. And it does go for a little spin. He does get a little bit of grass. Hopefully that didn't tear anything up or mess anything up under the car. But that brings out our first caution here of the day at Michigan. And it is a 1-2-3 for Junior Motorsports. So the plan looks to be working about as perfectly as it could. Alright, so, man. Okay, so Sheldon Creed ended up just taking the downforce off of him. Nothing really that Sheldon Creed really did necessarily wrong. Just kind of your typical super speedway racing or not even super speedway, but intermediate racing. When you get that downforce taken off of somebody's car, somebody is going to lose it. Alright, there we go. Got the leaderboard up on the big screen, so. I'm gonna say, luckily, good thing is that it doesn't actually look like anybody is gonna end up. There's not any real damage created because nobody hit him, and he went pretty slow when he entered the grass. So I think he's gonna be okay. Surprisingly, I didn't think he was going to be, but yeah, Kaz Gralla even say apparently Kaz Gralla sounded surprised on the radio too about it, and certainly surprised all of us here. All right, so I'm gonna probably wait a little bit longer before I get the stage 1 poll up, but be ready. I'm gonna put up a poll. Let me know if you guys have any drivers you'd like me to put on the poll, picking for who is gonna win stage 1. Because normally I go with top 3, but if top 3 is gonna, if those Junior Motorsports cars are gonna work together, I'm not really keen on putting 3 Junior Motorsports cars and then other as the 4th option because YouTube only lets me put 4 options on polls. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of getting ready though. We're settling in for the race. Again, let me know who some of your guys' favorite drivers are. I also, after the stream, I'm not going to try and dilly-dally too long because I am going to try and get a hold of some of my friends. I put a poll up last week on Twitter and YouTube for you guys to vote on what kind of extra video you wanted this week, and the winning vote was a NASCAR trivia video with a few friends. My friends, the friend I wanted to do it with was out of town. He gets back, he's getting back in at some point, and I'm also got a few other people I've asked that I haven't heard back from, so hopefully going to be working on that video after the race today. Hopefully it should be up Monday or Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, should be a new video though coming soon. Just getting a couple other posts in. Alright, welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. We're gonna say it's 125 laps here at Michigan, going for 250 miles. So hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Oh wait, pre-race pick. I guess I'll go Josh Berry. He was pole sitter. Probably would have been my pre-race pick, and certainly considering he's going to be the topic of conversation this weekend for sure. Alright, one last post I need to make, and I'll be right here. But, oh, and they're just getting back from commercial break, so. Oh, and they're getting ready for the juice cone already. Okay, let's see what the juice cone is going to be. Alright, so there we go. We're all set and ready. Oh! Alright, we're all set and ready. Again, gonna be working on that trivia video for you guys, since that's what you guys voted on wanting to see. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. It should be pretty fun. I was working last night on the trivia, on some of the trivia questions and stuff, because yeah. But we'll be getting ready to go back racing here. They just did the choose cone, so here we go. Okay, so Chastain's in the 10 car. I was about to ask, what car is Chastain in? Is he in the 92 or the 10? Because he's driven the 92 quite a bit, but now he's back in his old number 10 car that he used to drive when he was the full-time driver there. Oh. I was saying, Chastain needing to get changing out shirts? That's weird. That's a weird one. Wow, Gregson? Or not Gregson, sorry. I keep saying Gregson because he's been kind of the name I've been thinking about and talking about a lot. Because I made my video a few minutes ago about the whole drama with him. But, wow, we've been live for 20 minutes already? It feels like no time has passed, but you certainly haven't done much. But, wow. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So, welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Oh, we got a lot of people tuning in. Welcome everybody. If you guys are new here, of course, hit the like button and subscribe so that you guys don't miss any future live streams as Pace Car dives for cover. And we got Barry and Allgaier on the front row. Sam Mayer and I'm not sure who's fourth, lining up in row 2. Green flag is out, and that's Austin Hill on the outside of row 2. Green flag is out. Looks like Barry's gonna challenge Barry's gonna challenge Allgaier for the race lead. And then he gets loose and slides up in behind the 7 car there. And ultimately, wow, that got them back to 1, 2, 3. They are in line on the top side of the racetrack here for those 3 Junior Motorsports cars. Oh! Sam Mayer way up the track! Way out of the groove. He is going to drop a lot of spots there. Drops probably a good 10, 12 spots there, probably. I'll have to wait and see where he officially comes across the line, but he got pushed there into the corner and absolutely got way up out the groove and no chance to really save that one in terms of keeping a spot off the front bumper of Chandler Smith. Oh, we got someone in the fence, and oh, Honor Nemechek around, and Carson Hocevar's hit. Sam Mayer, or not Sam Mayer, sorry, Sammy Smith is involved. And another caution flag flies. Alright, so, well, we've at least got one different car. I'll go ahead and start typing up the race poll for you, or the stage 1 poll here for you guys. So, John Hunter Nemechek involved. Oh, who's that? The 08, the 77 both involved. Man, this is a sloppy start for a race. Certainly not boring, at least. Who will win stage 1? Justin. Allgaier. Allgaier's name is always a tough one. I have to look at the spelling to actually get it to spell right. Josh Burry. Austin Hill. And other. Because we only get 4 options, even though there's plenty of names I could probably say for this stage 1 win. Oh. Uh-oh. Stream just went dark. That's not good. I'm using the Peacock app, and we have a black screen right now. Luckily, there's not much action we're going to miss, but, man, that's certainly not a positive here. Oh, there we go. It's back. Alright, here we go. So, I was gonna say, sounds like John Hunter Nemechek maybe gave a bad push or something, but it was really just kind of, it looked like a fluke accident from what I saw, at least. It certainly looked like it could have been a fluke accident. Nothing that I think anyone did maliciously there. Did Ty Gibbs get involved there? I see him rolling around by himself. Sammy Smith out the race car. So Sammy Smith, he's out of the car. He's already got a win, though. He's locked into the playoffs. Mason Maggio is the other driver involved, and Ty Gibbs did get some damage in it. So all 3 Gibbs cars, Ty Gibbs, Sammy Smith, and John Hunter Nemechek involved, along with Mason Maggio and Carson Hocevar. So that is, I believe, the final kind of result on who all was involved. Race stage 1 poll is up if you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win this first stage here. Alright, here we go. Sitting on the pole for tomorrow's NASCAR Cup Series race is Christopher Bell, so that's going to be a fun one to watch. So here we go. So it seems like Ty Gibbs. So Ty Gibbs is upset at John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek feels like he got pushed into by Sammy Smith. What is this? A NASCAR E5 lobby? A NASCAR E5 league race? Or, like, they're acting just like the guys I race with online. But, yeah, here we go. Alright. Yeah, he will definitely have... Hey, Scotty, how's it going? But, yeah, Ty Gibbs, he's going to have to put this one behind him because he's got... I think he's got a pretty solid race car, and he didn't get any significant hits in the pack here, so I would say they definitely needs to just put it behind him. I mean, I know it's easier said than done to just put it behind you, but if it's what's going to get you the checkered flag at the end of the day. You just got to suck it up sometimes. Alright, there we go. Just taking care of the streams from last week, because I actually forgot that I still had them up, and they're certainly taking up RAM space in my computer. Oh, I've got a lot of files. Yeah, sorry about the fact that the thing is lagging here quite a bit, but I'm assuming it's buffering for you guys, but yeah, there we go. Leaderboard should be back up now. Alright, so Riley Herbst actually up inside the top 10, and he's going to potentially earn some stage points here, try and keep putting distance between himself and Parker Kligerman for that cut line battle, which is always a interesting one. Oh, man. But, yeah, right now, though, these guys, man, not an easy one here. Alright, so currently under commercial break. Looks like Allgaier is currently the favorite in the poll for the vote for who we think is going to win it. 2 people have voted Allgaier, 1 person for Barry. Nobody for Austin Hill, so I guess we really think it's going to be a junior motorsports race. So far, I would say that does seem to hold serve so far. But, yeah, so there we go. Curious to see what's going to end up happening here between these 2 teammates, because ironically, looks like both John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Gibbs are going to be able to continue here. Alright, now they're showing Richmond, where he moved somebody else for a win here. I mean, yeah, John Hunter Nemechek, he got moved a little bit there, but I say nothing he did was egregious in that Richmond race. He definitely got towards that line of Rubbings racing, but I don't think it ever really crossed it into a dirty territory. Alright, so here we go. And it's outside lane goes Allgaier and Barry. Austin Hill going to get to restart on the front row here. Riley Herbst takes the inside second row spot. Then inside third row is Ross Chastain with Chandler Smith alongside. Yeah, so looking on the replay, I think, yeah, it's exactly what John Hunter Nemechek said, though. I think Sammy Smith just pushed the 20 car into the 19 and ultimately caused that chain reaction. So I don't think he really has it. I think the 19 may be mad at the wrong person if he thinks that the 20 car was responsible for that. But here we go. Alright. Man. Yeah, Ty Gibbs hasn't really. He ran the Xfinity race at Charlotte too, so he does have experience on intermediate. I don't know what they're talking about. How it's his return to it, unless they made mid-season changes to the aero package for Xfinity, which I can't imagine they did. But here we go. Green flag is out, and they're racing at Michigan once again. And this time, Austin Hill on the inside of the front row, going to try and fight with the Junior Motorsports cars. He's got Riley Herbst and Ross Chastain on the inside line to try and help him. And Allgaier around the outside. Allgaier's going to be able to clear. Can Josh Berry also get in front of Austin Hill here before they get off the corner? Hard to tell. They're still side by side. Now Berry is cleared. Nobody on bottom to help Austin Hill at this point. Everybody is just kind of gotten single file again pretty quickly outside of Austin Hill here. And Austin Hill, nobody really seems interested in helping him down there on the bottom. Alright, so here we go. But, yeah, so right now, though, let's see. We got Chandler Smith up to third, fourth, Sam Mayer. So Mayer's making his way back to the front here. Sam Mayer to the inside here on Chandler Smith. He's going to try and take third spot away and make it a Junior Motorsports 1-2-3 once again after he got shuffled back. I thought it would take him a little longer to get back to the front. Well, I guess it might be a good thing to choose a Junior Motorsports guy. But, yeah, right now, though, it's absolutely flying here. Alright, so here we go. Oh, man. Of course, let me know who you guys think's going to win this race. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. But, yeah, Ty Gibbs, he's got to have a... Oh, we got another yellow flag. What's yellow for this time? Third yellow of the day. Oh, there's a car slow down the back straightaway. It's a Ford, so there's not many cars that could be. Oh, it's the 08 of Mason Maggio. Maggio in trouble yet again here. He brings out the third yellow flag of the day after being involved in that last yellow with the Joe Gibbs Racing cars and Carson Hocevar. So, NASCAR sending a crew out to help him out, see what's wrong with that car, potentially try and get him back to the pits. But, yeah, right now, though, that's a massive hit for, massive hit to the day for Mason Maggio. So far, hasn't really turned many laps, and all of a sudden, he's involved in not one but two. Oh, that was just a tire blown. And, yeah, he's done for the day, probably, with the size contact of that right front. I didn't see the hit originally, so yeah, he took a massive hit there to the right front corner of the car. Alright, so let's see. We're hearing from Sammy Smith on what's going on here. So, yeah. So, ooh. Alright, so yeah, so Sammy Smith, he was trying to swerve to avoid his teammate and ended up turning right into the door of Carson Hocevar. That's where Hocevar came into contact. But, yeah, the three of them definitely just shoved each other, and I think part, if not most of the blame is probably due to the number 18 and Sammy Smith. I don't think he tried to do that, but it was definitely, I would say it was his fault. At the very least, partly, and if not, I would probably argue mostly. And there goes Carson, or not Carson, that's John Hunter Nemechek coming back down pit road for another set of tires. So, probably going to see them stay out, try and flip the stage strategy. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that strategy here, but hey, you know what? Maybe it'll work if we can actually get some green flag racing in. But yeah, so far though, it definitely looks like track position, at least in terms of the teamwork game, has been working out very well. All right, they're going to it sounds like they're going to commercial break. I'm going to run a quick ad break. I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. So hopefully you guys will stick around. I'll be right back. Whoops, I didn't realize my mic was muted this whole time. There we go. Sorry about that. So, yeah, John Hunter Nemechek ends up winning the second stage. I completely forgot to put up a stage 2 poll for you guys. Justin Allgaier second, third, Ty Gibbs, fourth, Riley Hurts, fifth, Austin Hill, sixth place, Cole Custer, seventh, Josh Berry, eighth, Sam Mayer, ninth, Brandon Jones, and 10th, Brett Moffitt. Wish someone had mentioned to me that my mic was turned off. Because, yeah, then I could have known and could have fixed that for you guys sooner. Can't believe it. So I can't use the end of stage 2 in any sort of shorts or anything because I forgot my audio. But we're all ready for the race. I just need to go ahead and finish hooking up my Switch just in case that weather does hit. Because apparently Justin Allgaier's team was talking about that we may be racing to some weather, which is not good. Oh, we're back. My bad. Here we go. Alright, so, man, John Hunter Nemechek, I will say this much. He played that strategy pretty much perfectly, and I'm hearing more about weather, and it sounds like weather coming over the lakes may be okay, so I don't know the geography or weather patterns around Michigan, so I'm taking Allgaier's word for it. But here we go. Oh! The 19 of Ty Gibbs punts Allgaier in the pits. Uh-oh. That's really scary. Anytime a driver is facing the wrong direction on the pit on there. Man, you hate to see that. You hate to see the car being spun backwards. So, yeah, I come back as soon as I go back to commercial break. All right, I'll be right back and we'll get formed up, and they'll get formed up for the restart. Just gonna keep trying to get the switch hooked up because I'm having a little bit of trouble. All right, I'm back. We're back from commercial break, and they're talking about the punt here. I'm curious if it comes down to it. Honestly, when it comes to the to punting, this is one area I'm actually agreeing with IndyCar when it comes to rules. I think punting in the pits should be a penalty. I mean, if you make contact with another driver, forcing them to spin like that, I mean, it is incredibly dangerous to the other drivers on the track or in the pits. Not to mention all those crew members who are out there, and it could definitely go wrong in a hurry. Now, granted, we don't see it happen as much in this series as we do in, say, IndyCar. So maybe it's not as important to go and fix and clean up, but I certainly hate to see it when we do see it, and we've seen it twice in this race already, which, again, makes me curious as to when or if we may start to see some enforcement on that. I'd like to see it enforced, even though I'm normally a big proponent that I don't like ball and strike calls, but sometimes you just need to make a call, especially in the name of safety. So here we go. Justin Allgaier's earned the most points today. They're going down to the points breakdown. Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, the second and third most points earned today. And Parker Clearman comes home with no stage points so far as we go back to racing at Michigan. Green flag is out and we are back to racing. And Riley Herbst giving a big push to John Hunter Nemechek as Nemechek gets out in front of Austin Hill here for the race lead. So Nemechek, Hill, the top two, as the field starts to get single file almost immediately as it's done most of the day. So, third place, Herbst. Fourth place, Cole Custer. Fifth, Josh Berry. Sixth place, Brandon Jones. Chastain in seventh. Ty Gibbs, eighth. Ninth, Sam Mayer. And rounding out your top 10 is Brett Moffitt for the moment. We'll have to wait and see where that all ends up rounding out at the end of this lap here, but certainly it looks to be a pretty. I love this one. Oh, what? So what's Patrick texting me about now? So let me try and get through all these messages. Well, just gonna quickly go ahead and read through them. But yeah, so here we go. All right, here we go. As I said, there's some double files starting to appear here. The 27 to Jeb Burton looking the inside on Daniel Hemrick. What spot is that for? It's for 14th. Okay. So here we go. All right, so we got everything back up here. Yeah, races on NBC and Peacock. If you guys are tuning in and want to watch, put both screens on or something. If you watch on the computer, put me in one tab, put the race in the other. But yeah, we're just hanging out, talking about the race as it's going on. Cole Custer is dropping like a rock, though. Oh wait, no, never mind. Brandon Jones and everybody is just further up the field than I thought. Ah, man, why can't you just send a text so I can read it? Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Alright, so yeah, right now though they're just racing around here. We got what? About 50 laps to go here. Alright, there we go. So let's get the set back up and try and settle in. Hopefully we can get through the final 55 laps without interruption. Alright, so Brandon Jones is actually looking pretty solid. Which, hey, he's getting. As I said, this track has been compared, and the racing style is a lot like Kansas, which is another track that Brandon Jones is notoriously very good at. So, certainly could be a good day for Brandon Jones. And honestly, I think just running inside the top 10, it's an improvement and going in the right direction for him. So, here we go. Really quickly, gonna just go ahead and put up the race finish poll so I don't forget about it, because I completely forgot about it last stage. Who wins the Cabo Wabo? What a race name. The Cabo Wabo 250. Will it be John Hunter Nemechek? John Hunter Nemechek. We got Austin Hill. Austin Hill, who's third? It's Riley Herbst. No one's going to end up voting for him, but, well, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't probably vote for Herbst. And the fourth option, other, as always. Because there's a lot of drivers in this field who could possibly win. So, there's the race poll. Go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to get this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, so what's going on the track? It does look very gray now. It looked nice and sunny up until about when I said, about when we started hearing about the rain. Uh-oh. I'm gonna say, is Allgaier gonna retaliate on Ty Gibbs here? Uh-oh, that's not good. Here we go, Allgaier to the bottom of the track. He's running down the, he's running down the number 19 of, Ty Gibbs here. He might be looking to try and, pay him back here. So, here we go. Allgaier's car is fast, and there is no denying it at this point. He's got one of the fastest cars of the day, and there's very little that anybody can do to stop him right now. But yeah, especially right now though, where he's kind of blocked up behind a teammate, it's going to be hard for Allgaier to gain a ton of spots. He's gaining a ton of time though, and honestly, if Sam Mayer can get up there and try and make the pass on some of these guys, they could do the passes together, and then potentially, if Allgaier decides he wants to go for his revenge, he could get it when Sam Mayer wouldn't be immediately in danger. Although, yeah, and he doesn't have any other teammates behind him because he's currently last place among the junior motorsports cars. Although, when last place among the junior motorsports cars means 9th place, you're probably pretty good. Alright, so here we go. Man. Here we go. Right now, though, John Hunter Nemechek, the fact that he went from being involved and being kind of one of the centers of the first crash of the day, or the first multi-car incident of the day, and he ends up leading the race and winning a stage and potentially gonna go on to be a contender to win this race when it's all said and done, is gonna be impressive. And they go to a side-by-side commercial here with under 50 laps to go. Alright, so here we go. Let's say 80 laps down in the race. 125 is the total distance. So let's see. Sam Mayer's caught the back bumper of whatever this Toyota is. I'm guessing that's Kaz Gralla from the first spin of the day. So we'll have to wait and see. But oh, hey, why? How's it going? All right, so let's see. Can Sam Mayer get by him? Let's see, because so far they're just kind of stuck behind whoever this is. I'm guessing it's Kaz Gralla, but yeah, they're just kind of stuck here right now. Welcome to everybody that's tuning in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, of course, leave a like on the stream and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future live streams. We do these streams multiple times a week whenever there's NASCAR action on the track. At least when I'm not at work, because I still have a full-time job on top of this whole YouTube thing that I'm trying to get going, so. But yeah, I've been doing almost every NASCAR Cup Series race, except for I think I missed Dover and basically the Monday races I didn't necessarily get to do. Coke 600 because I was there, so I wasn't doing live commentary of it. Oh, hey, they're doing a they're doing a promo for American Ninja Warrior. And honestly, I will say, I wasn't sold on the side-by-side runs for the semis, and I'm still not completely sold on it, but it was fun to watch on Monday. And looking forward to watching it again here on when we get back here on next Monday. So, yeah, it's one of my favorite shows to watch throughout the week, and it's pretty much the only regular TV show that I actually watch. So, here we go, getting ready here. I'm gonna say these two, they are still running nose to tail. Have they gotten by? Okay, yeah, I think they've either lost a ton of ground or they got by the guy they were trying to pass. And I can't tell because whoever they were trying to pass, I think it was a lap car. But yeah, right now they've got one car between Mayer and Gibbs, and two cars, obviously, because Mayer has Allgaier right behind him. There we go. Oh, there was the 11, or not the 11, sorry, the 7 to the bottom of the one car, and Allgaier makes that pass. And now Allgaier can absolutely start taking off and try and get back to the 11 car, or not the 11, the 19 car this time. So, sorry, that for some reason I keep saying the 11 car. But no, it's the 19 car that the 7 car is trying to get to. But, wow, Chastain up to the 10th spot. Good job on Chastain to have recovered as far as he has in this race. Certainly not the easiest of races for him, but he's gone ahead and he's gotten that really awesome... I will say, I actually quite like the American flag look, even though it probably overdoes the patrioticness a little bit, if that's even possible to overdo a patriotic paint scheme, but... It's cool in its own cool way, but I feel like you can do patriotic paint schemes in a different style that makes it a little bit more universal and just kind of look good for any occasion as opposed to just being cool because it's patriotic. So Kligerman and Creed are running nose to tail with each other. You got a 21-point gap between them in terms of points for the battle on the cut line. That's not going to be an easy one for them. So, yep. And I also do the IndyCar races from time to time when they line up and aren't overlapping a NASCAR race, because IndyCar and NASCAR almost always seem to overlap, or IndyCars at noon, which is never really makes it all that easy. But right now, Josh Barrett. Wait, Barry got up to second? When did he do that? I didn't realize he got all the way up there. So I guess everybody voting on other probably thinking Josh Berry right now is your best bet to go ahead and be your other guy to go up there and get the win. All right, Berry that last lap faster than the race leader. That's big. Always nice to see the whenever you can see that second place car being just a tad bit faster than the leader, it shows that the leader can be reeled in, and now we just got to see it happen here. And now Allgaier has gotten past Custer. Hey, NBC, we might want to just take a quick look back at the battle between those two, because I want to see what happens when Allgaier gets to the rear bumper of Ty Gibbs. I'm just curious to see what ends up happening. It might be nothing. We might be overblowing a story here, but if we aren't overblowing it, it's going to be funny. Now they're talking about Riley Herbst. He's got Brandon Jones breathing down his neck for that 4th spot, but honestly, he has just been impressing me when it comes to being able to actually points race and potentially score his way into the playoffs here. But, about 20 to go is when we think the leaders are going to need a pit for fuel. That's not good, because that's going to make this a really tough one on them. So, yeah, let me know who you guys gonna say, you guys have voted for other. Let me know who you guys think's gonna win this race. Oh, and here we go. Austin Hill back to the inside. No, he ends up pulling back in line behind Barry. I thought he was gonna be jumping up the inside and trying to side draft him into the corner, but he ended up deciding not to here. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting here. Let's see. Oh, is that Blaine Perkins in the 02? Ended up being the reason why those two, the 8 and the 21, ended up back side by side a second ago, as they had to split a lap car, and that messed up the momentum a little bit on the 8 car. But he has gotten back clear in front of the number 21 car, and now they are starting to work their way through traffic again. Because they got a couple more lap cars here in front of them. But for right now, though, Barry looks to have this the second place locked up, and he's going to try and run down first place, which running down first place, depending on where he is in this traffic, is going to be hard. Because running down the leader is never overly easy, and certainly when it's John Hunter Nemechek and he's got 2 seconds on you, he's got room to be comfortable. He doesn't need to be pressured into a mistake. But yeah, right now though, let's see. What do we got for spots down the field? Growl is going to need a win if he's going to make it into the playoffs. Just kind of looking down the points, because they showed the points as they ran right now. But realistically, I think Clearman's probably going to need to win either the Indy Road Course or Watkins Glen to try and get himself to the playoffs. Maybe he could win Daytona, actually, but he's going to need to win a race if he wants to make it to the playoffs, unfortunately. Oh, 1.8 seconds. Barry's reeling him in. Josh Berry starting to reel in John Hunter Nemechek just a little bit here. Riley Herbst reeling in and getting right on the rear bumper of Austin Hill there for a moment. He backed off a little bit now, but he was right up there. It looked like he was going to try and pressure the 21 car to try and get that spot. All right, here we go. So we're coming up on lap number 100, which would be about 25 to go. And honestly, I'm not expecting a yellow flag. We might see some green flag stops. And if I'm anyone but Ty Gibbs, I maybe start to consider coming down pit road here at lap 100 when we get 25 to go. It's a nice solid spot to come in pit here. But yeah, I say it could certainly be an interesting option to pit a little early, try and get those fresh tires on sooner to try and leapfrog the leader. The only thing is that you don't want to pit and do that and then have a caution fly, which could very well be what ends up happening, but pitting right near the end of the race for even if it is for a splash and go, it's going to be tough to see how that's going to work there. But yeah, so let's see. Can we hit 15, 20 likes on this stream? That'd be amazing if we could hit 15, 20 likes on a live stream here. I think the only stream that's really hit that kind of like ratio was the time when I was actually in the grandstands at Charlotte for that late night Xfinity Series race, because it got delayed so late and they went and put it on a channel that nobody had. But yeah, welcome everybody though that's tuning in. Wow, we got a lot of people in here. So we could hit 20 likes if we all do it. And Chandler Smith on pit road. Hey! About 3 laps earlier than I was expecting, but Chandler Smith on pit road. Is that Sam Mayer? Sam Mayer's on pit road. Justin Allgaier comes down to pit road. Only reason I said maybe I wouldn't do it if I was Ty Gibbs, I want Allgaier following me down and potentially... Now, granted, it wouldn't help Allgaier to punt you in the pits. And certainly it wouldn't look good for him if he's retaliating by doing the same thing, but under green flag. But yeah, there we go. Ty Gibbs on pit road as well. Jeremy Clements. Cole Custer was down there too. And here comes another wave of cars coming to pit road. So let's see. Where's Ty Gibbs going to be? Here comes Barry to pit road. Barry, Nemechek, Hill, Jones. So far, it looks like Herbst and Kligerman are the two that have stayed out so far. Looks like now Moffitt, Retzloff, the next two. Ryan Sieg as well. Anthony Alfredo, the last few cars I believe that have stayed out to this point. Ryan Ellis in the number 43 stays out. Kyle Sieg, Sage Karam, Josh Williams, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Joe Graff Jr. Those are your guys who have yet to pit. So that's 12 drivers that have yet to pit. And I think we're going to see a bunch of them come now. Yeah, there we go. Herbst coming to pit road. Kligerman coming to pit road. Austin Hill looks a little slow coming off pit road. He might lose some spots here. And then here comes Retzloff to pit road. Say if Retzloff is coming, maybe we'll see some of these other guys dive. No, looks like it's going to be just those three this time around. Oh, transmission issues for the 21 of Austin Hill. Man, that's a bummer for Austin Hill to... And Allgaier coming back down pit road. What happened with Allgaier? A pit road penalty? What was it? Speeding? Let's see. What happened? What was the penalty? Oh, here we go. Crew member over the wall too soon. Okay. So that's what the penalty is for. There's a crew member over the wall too soon. Yay. So Justin Allgaier taken out of the equation here at the Michigan race. Barring a yellow, he's not going to get back in this fight for the win. And right now, Moffitt, Ellis, Kyle Sieg, Sage Karam, Josh Williams, Joe Graff Jr., the last few guys who are out here who have yet to pit. It's like Kyle Sieg is starting to drop. He might be... Yep, there we go. Kyle Sieg coming down pit road. So Sieg hits pit road. Now both Sieg brothers have hit pit road. Now we just need... We have 5 drivers left. Those top 5 are the 5 drivers who have yet to pit here and could potentially pull some kind of strategy here. And, we have another one. Ryan Ellis coming to pit road. Ryan Ellis coming to pit road. Oh, Moffitt hits pit road. Brett Moffitt comes to pit road. So, he is ultimately bailed on this strategy of trying to make it to the end, if that was at all the strategy for these guys. I don't know if it ever was, but it certainly looked like they might have the idea, or that they were going to try and catch a yellow, which was probably the more likely option. Ryan Ellis, Josh Williams hits pit road as well. Now it's Karam and Graff. Those are the 2. And it looks like... it looks like John Hunter Nemechek is already going and passing Joe Graff Jr. on merit here. So we'll have to wait and see, but Joe Graff Jr. could be trying to fuel mileage his way to the finish, even if it isn't for a win, to try and get a good finish for that team. Sage Karam, though, still leading the race. He has yet to pit. He's potentially trying to wait this one out. Let me know, do you guys think Sage Karam can stretch it to the end here? Do we think he's just waiting for a caution? Do we think he gets a caution? A lot of options here. But, yeah, and as I said, after this, a major vibration for the 00 car. He's been told to try and tough it out, but it's 23 laps of pain for him, I'm sure, because... a loose wheel is no fun for the driver, which is it's pretty much every driver's worst nightmare is to have a loose wheel. But at least for him, he has a definite timetable. He only has to make it about 22 more laps. And Sage Karam comes to pit road. He will not catch a yellow, and he is coming down. and you'll start to drift back. So, here we go. So now it's just Joe Graf Jr. trying to save fuel, I guess, to try and make for a better finish for him. Alright, so there we go. John Hunter Nemechek out front once again at Michigan. Riley Herbst, he lost a couple spots here on pit road this time by... So Brandon Jones and Sam Mayer are able to leapfrog over Riley Herbst for some spots. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. I know I'm certainly excited for the remainder of this race. Oh, Cole Custer trying to dive out the way of somebody slow there on the racetrack. Not sure who he was in behind there. We got a few guys on pit road now. But, again, they're at the back of the pack already, so they're probably not going to be competing for the win, so. Alright, here we go. 20 laps to go. 20 more quick laps to go, honestly. It's been going pretty quick once they actually got racing. But, yeah, as I said, though, I'm going to have to probably piece out of here a little quicker than I normally try and do, just because I have a video I want to work on because I told you guys I was going to be working on it. So, again, if you guys don't follow me over on Twitter or subscribe here on YouTube, first off, why aren't you? Link to my Twitter's in the description, RyanDyer99. I don't plug it very often because I don't really care too much, but I have been trying to post more often on Twitter, posting up some grids and stuff that are some fun puzzles for you guys. But the main thing over there, though, is if every once in a while I'll put out a post asking you guys what kind of, if I have some ideas for additional videos, I'll throw out a few ideas and want to kind of gauge what you guys want to see. So if you guys want a chance to help influence the content, check out the YouTube community tab and or my Twitter for regular updates. So should be a pretty good one, though. We got 18 laps to go. The winner for this additional video, by the way, is a NASCAR trivia video with some friends. So we're going to be quizzing some people on some NASCAR trivia. So hopefully we can stump some people. But, let's say, Justin Allgaier almost a lap down. Uh-oh. Hey, he's not a lap down, though. So if we get a yellow, he could be right back in the mix here for a spot. But, again, he needs a yellow if he's going to have anything go his way here at the end. But, yeah, here we go. Alright, so right now we're just kind of waiting to see, but yeah, they're highlighting the problem with the number 7 pit crew, and yeah, they just had one too many guys over the wall. Not sure exactly what happened. Again, it's kind of the whole thing when you're got a car pulling in at 45 miles an hour or whatever pit speed here is. You gotta. It's really a tough one. And Joe Graf Jr. comes to pit road. So Joe Graf Jr. unable to make it on fuel, ends up coming to pit road here. He tried to catch a yellow to maybe catch a lucky break, but ultimately ends up coming up short. And John Hunter Nemechek, and he's already inherited the lead. It's Ty Gibbs up to third, though. Could Ty Gibbs potentially go ahead and try and fight for the win? 8 seconds says probably not without a yellow, but we're certainly not out of the woods of a potential yellow at this point. But, yeah, so here we go. Alright, here we go. What do we got going on? here. Just kind of looking down the field trying to find a storyline here. Parker Kligerman up into the top 10. There we go. There's a positive storyline. Parker Kligerman up into the top 10. Not enough to really do much in terms of his points day, especially where Creed has also entered the top 10 right behind him. So the two are still fighting for that final playoff spot against each other. But hey, you never know. Also, just before I got this stream up, I did get a quick video up talking about the fact that Noah Gragson will not be racing in tomorrow's NASCAR Cup Series race from the Michigan International Speedway. And I can't help but feel a little responsible because in my Fantasy Friday video, I mentioned the possibility that something would change with the lineup. Ultimately, it doesn't affect the fantasy odds or any of my recommended fantasy picks. And oh, we got a yellow! We got a yellow! And who is it? Patrick Emmerling? Is that him? Yep, Patrick Emmerling, the number 35 Ford Mustang. And we've got a caution flag, and this is going to... First off, Cole Custer can come and get his tires fixed and get rid of that vibration that's been driving him crazy. And we've got a drag-out fight between John Hunter Nemechek, Josh Berry, Ty Gibbs, Brandon Jones, and Cole Custer for the to fight for the win. I'm sure there's a few other names that could probably get up in the mix, but those are your top 5, so. Here we go. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't hit pit road if I'm in that top 5. Okay, Cole Custer's up there. Maybe he would be the one person I would advise to pit. Maybe if I'm a Parker Kligerman or a Sheldon Creed who needs to do something drastic. Although, if Kligerman doesn't feel like he needs to do something drastic, maybe you just play the safe strategy. But again, I think it's going to depend on what people around you are doing. Because you don't want to be the last guy on old tires. And you don't want to be you don't want to pit on fresh tires and then find out that that like 20 people behind you weren't going to pit either. And it's like, well, you just lost 20 spots, and you're not gaining that back with fresh tires. I don't care how fast your car is. Did Justin Allgaier maintain a lead lap? That's my big thing. I don't have a leaderboard I can scroll on, because I've actually refrained from looking up and down the leaderboard outside of the top 13 or so today. Justin Allgaier is on lead lap, see? So he could pit here and get into a position to try and run for the race lead. Assuming that he still has a set of tires left. Because some of these drivers like John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Gibbs may not have an extra set of tires left, considering they were in that wreck earlier today and might be a little short on sets of tires. So here we go. Alright, here we go. But yeah, so not sure what else I'm gonna try and do for content this week. Obviously, I'm gonna try and get my Cup race review actually out this week. I didn't end up doing one for Richmond. Stuff just got crazy, and ultimately, I just kind of ran out of time to get it done. So, but we got our. I'm gonna have that trivia video coming out probably either Monday or Tuesday, depending on if I get my. Depending on if I end up getting my race review out the night that same day of the race, or if I end up getting the race review out after the day after the race. Here we go. Justin Allgaier on pit road. Cole Custer on pit road. Those are the two I kind of expected, and unfortunately, it looks like those are the only two. Oh, I know Karam, Kyle Sieg, Ryan Sieg, Brett Moffitt, a few other guys further down the list, but nobody really near the front of the field, and they're going to have a long way to climb back here to try and get a top 10 out of this thing. So here we go. John Hunter Nemechek currently leading the poll for the potential who we think's going to win. Now, it's going to be tough for him to hold off Barry and Jones, because Barry and Jones have Sam Mayer also in the mix and could potentially be a force for the win. But yeah, right now though we've got 16 people still tuning in, and we've had over 500 people tune in throughout the day. So thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in, and thank you guys for everybody that's sticking around to watch to the end as we get ready for the potential final restart here with, what is it, 10 laps to go? We're 10 laps to go right now. So 10 laps to go in a restart at Michigan. This is going to be fun. I got a quick, you know what, I'm not going to put up a poll for this one. Just let me know in the chat. Do you guys think we're going to overtime or not? Do you think we're going to have a massive wreck here on the restart? Alright, here we go. Let's say showing the McDonald's ad there. It's always weird when I see a burger because it's like, okay, which burger ad is this? Oh, they're talking about the Big Ten. That's a football thing. The only football division I really care about is SEC. My Florida Gators, even though we're not all that good at football when it comes to college football. And not to mention some of the best teams are there. You've got Alabama. LSU is another one I actually root for from time to time, especially when Gators are out of contention in the college football. And rooting against Georgia, so. Yep. I know I've got a lot of friends who are Bulldog fans, so. If you guys are here, don't hate me too much, but go Gators. But yeah, here we go. Time for the Choose Con. It's something we all like, because if you're watching this, I'm assuming you like racing, or you're just trying to figure out if you like racing, and all right, there we go. We got teammates side by side on the front row. Ooh, that's gonna be weird. You got teammates on row 1, then you've got Josh Berry and Brandon Jones both choosing the top lane, allowing Riley Herbst and Chastain to take second and third on the inside line here behind Ty Gibbs. So, let's say we're going to have 3 wide into this first turn. I'm pretty certain here. Let's say, because you got John Hunter Nemechek leading that line, but those 2 hungry guys behind him are both junior motorsports cars, and I think you're going to see those 2 trying to pop out of line here. Either trying to pop out of line or trying to move him out of their line. So something's going to happen, though, and it's going to be a fun one. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride. All right. Oh, hey, Eric. All right. So you think overtime is pretty much a sure bet? Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't think you're exactly wrong. I think we're probably, let's say, we're in a pretty good spot here for a potential restart. So hopefully someone's explained on the 19 that it was really, I think, the 18 who got into the back of the 20 that led to that big wreck, because we don't need these 2 getting into it with their teammates here. And here we go, pulling off the track. It's the pace car leaving the field in the hands of the 2 Toyotas at the front of the field. John Hunter Nemechek on the outside fires it off into the restart zone. And Ty Gibbs is going to have to settle for battling for second here. And 3 wide going into turn number 1 here at Michigan on the... we got people poking out to the low side. Those two Junior Motorsports cars didn't really form up like I expected them to here, but Brandon Jones up to 3rd place. Ty Gibbs ends up having to pull back in line in 4th here. And it's Josh Berry versus John Hunter Nemechek here. Let's see what's going to end up happening. It's not a very long run here to the checkers at all. So let's see what's going to end up happening here to the 8. Can the 8 find a way around the 20 here? Josh Berry, he's going to be doing anything he can, I would assume, here. And especially once he gets his teammate to his back bumper, potentially they could create some momentum to try and pull around the 20 of John Hunter Nemechek here. But so Ty Gibbs is settled into the 4th position. He's going to be trying to run back to the front, but I don't know how much he's got for car left at this point. Not to mention, it's just kind of hard to come from much further back than that without a ton of help in only 5 laps. He needs to start making these moves and closing in on the back bumpers here very quick if he wants to have a legit shot at this win. Now, maybe a win's not necessarily in the picture, though, for him. It'd be a little upsetting, but I wouldn't put it past it, so. So, here we go. They're running pretty well, actually, all things considered. So let's see. What can John Hunter Nemechek and Josh Berry do here to try and best the other one? So, we got Josh Berry. He's got to do whatever the 20 isn't going to do. Problem is, the 9 car has gotten right up to the back bumper, and that's contact between the teammates. Let's say, Brandon Jones, you got to make a choice. Are you going to push him or pass him? You can't do both, and you just probably cost your team a shot at this win. Man, these Junior Motorsports guys can't get out of their own ways this year. I mean, it took a long time for a Junior Motorsports guy to find a win. I mean, when they really should have won Daytona to start the year because they had a 4-1 advantage at a plate track. But then they all got in each other's way and tripped over each other. And now John Hunter Nemechek, he has got a 1.3 second lead, and it is probably growing. Because, Barry's still trying to gain his lead here. Let's see. The 1 of Sam Mayer versus the 19 of Ty Gibbs. This is going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Coming around, we got, 2 or is it 1 lap to go? I can't see. 2 laps to go here. 2 laps to go here at Michigan. As they're coming around to complete these laps, and let's see. It's 1.5 laps to go. Can we see another Joe Gibbs Racing win here at Michigan in the NASCAR Xfinity Series? And I say the biggest thing is just trying to get to that white flag. White flag is out, and John Hunter Nemechek is taking the white flag. This race is going to end in regulation. Can John Hunter Nemechek hold off, or are we going to see potentially a surprise tire failure like what we saw with Pocono back in 2021? Because I don't think there's any other way that he gets caught. No! Chandler Smith with an issue. Chandler Smith has an issue here, but John Hunter Nemechek, he looks fast, he looks smooth, and he's going through turns 3 and 4. He looks like a race winner, and coming off the final turn, yes, it is John Hunter Nemechek winning at Michigan. Barry Jones, 2nd. 3rd, Ty Gibbs. 4th, Ty Gibbs. 5th, Sam Mayer. 6th, Riley Hurt. 7th, Chastain. 8th, Parker Kligerman. 9th, Parker Retzloff. And then 10th, rounding out the top 10 is Jeb Burton. 11th was Austin Hill. 12th, Sheldon Creed. 13th place ends up going to Ryan Sieg. And man, that was a pretty good race. And 200th Xfinity win for Joe Gibbs Racing. Good job, Joe Gibbs Racing. Obviously, yeah, Cobb was massively supporting that one. Yeah, that number. But hey, you know what? Credit where credit is due. The Joe Gibbs Xfinity team has been a juggernaut for years. Ryan Sieg, 13th. 14th, Justin Allgaier. 15th, Daniel Hemrick. 16th, Cole Custer. 17th, Brett Moffitt. 18th, Anthony Alfredo. 19th, Kyle Segan. And rounding out the top 20 and all the lead lap cars is Chandler Smith, who we saw having some kind of issue late in the race. And John Hunter Nemechek burning it down with the 200 win flag. He's earned it. Great job from him, and he drove a fantastic race. From being involved in the multi-car accident early in the race to winning at Michigan. Kaz Gralla, 21st. 22nd, Josh Williams. 23rd, Ryan Ellis. 24th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 25th, Sage Karam. Nice to see Sage Karam out here. Jeremy Clements finished in the 26th spot. Joe Graff Jr., after his attempt at strategy, comes home 27th. 28th, Dawson Cram. Didn't even really say his name today, but he was the last car only one lap down. Brendan Poole and Garrett Smithley rounding out the top 30 in 29th and 30th. Stephen Parsons, 31st. Carson Hocevar. Carson Hocevar actually finished the race. I thought he was out of this thing after Sammy Smith turned down into him, but apparently not. So Carson Hocevar comes home only 2 laps down in 32nd. Blaine Perkins in the 02 comes home 33rd. 34th, 5 laps down, Patrick Emmerling. We saw him with a pretty big issue late in the race that set up this final restart. Kyle Weatherman in the 91 with some kind of issue. Comes home 34 laps down in 35th place. Connor Mosack, one of the cars who wrecked out of this race, 86 laps down, finishes 37th for Mason Maggio after he had multiple issues being involved in the second and third yellows of the race. And dead last, Sammy Smith, the one of the drivers involved in that big multi-car accident early in the race. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, of course, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. I'm going to hop off here because I got other stuff I need to go do. But before you guys go, I did upload a video earlier today talking about the NASCAR suspension for Josh Berry. I'm going to quickly drop the link for you guys, and we're going to go see if we can go find somebody to give some live viewers to pass you guys off, so that we can keep hopefully getting some people. Going to try and find someone maybe doing some post-race content. Let me just see if I can find someone real quick. So first off, grabbing that link for the copy link address. So here's the link to the to my Noah Gragson video. So say John Nemechek talking about how his wife is expecting soon. So, and by expecting soon, I mean any day now, which is crazy. Let's see if we can find anyone doing Xfinity. See if I can find someone with post race. Alright, so let's see. Live. Let's see if we can find someone doing some good post race coverage. Wow. Only person doing post-race coverage is Iceberg, and he's already got plenty of people. So, well, yeah, I guess, I guess we don't really have anybody to pass you guys off to, unfortunately, because it looks like nobody's doing post-race coverage. But we'll pass you guys off tomorrow for sure, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody doing post-race coverage of the Cup race. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, of course, leave a like on the stream, and I will see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye!